Alright guys, so it is January 15th of 2020 and I've had the craziest month or few weeks so far, and I know it's only January and I know we're not even done with the month. It's been freaking crazy. Okay, so it's just a number of things are going on. Everything, like I'm in the middle of literally everything right now. It's crazy. But I found out today was actually confirmed. I actually found out on Monday. I booked a role on a TV show. I can't disclose it. I think it's, NDA purposes and stuff. So I am actually flying out to New Orleans. And what's crazy and how this all worked out was this was the weekend I was supposed to go to Puerto Rico for Festival de San Sebastian, Sansa, whatever, and you'll book something right when you least expect it. So now I'm having to rearrange all my flights and everything. So now I'm having to go from Atlanta to New Orleans, and then from New Orleans to Puerto Rico, and then from Puerto Rico to Atlanta. So I'm like, yo, I'm stressed out. And of course I understand this is first world problems. I totally get it. But the reason why I'm telling you this is because I want to take there's going to be a lot of awesome content and vlogs coming from this. I'm going to try to vlog at least because of course I'm still going to Puerto Rico, and I'm still going to of course I have to go to New Orleans. So I fly out tomorrow, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. And I think for New Orleans I definitely want to do a day in the life of an actress, and just to get you guys the spiel and the tea on what it's really like to be a working actress, as in not the 1%, which is Hollywood and celebrities and stuff like that, but the iceberg that's underneath that 1%, which is all the working actors. So I'm gonna take you guys behind the scenes. Of course it's not every day I get to travel for work when it comes to acting, so I'm excited to take you guys along with that. I got to work in New Orleans last year for The Purge, and I'm sure I'll put the clip somewhere here, but it was exciting and it was an amazing experience, and I love New Orleans. I became I became a new woman after New Orleans. So I'm excited to be back working for this other show. I don't know if I can disclose what I'm working on or what I'm working for, but regardless, I'm excited for that. So wish me luck. I have to rearrange flights, I have to do all my laundry and everything, because I have to actually leave tomorrow, and I was supposed to leave out for Puerto Rico on Friday. But yeah, wish me luck. I got 2 auditions today that I'm trying to tape before I leave tomorrow, and I'm so stressed out because I'm not even done packing. A lot of my clothes are still washing. As you guys can see, the role is for a maid, and this is the closest I'm gonna get to a maid. So more on stereotypes in Hollywood and how I feel about them later. Long story short, I don't really care. If somebody's gonna get paid, it might as well be me, is my motto. But yeah, so it's really late, and I have to leave the house at 4 a.m. So I'm gonna try to squeeze in these auditions and finish packing and shower and hopefully go to sleep. Alright, good morning everyone. It's currently 4:22. It's January 16th. I live about 45 minutes away from my house to the airport. Well, 45 minutes away without traffic. And it's time to get gas. I'm hoping I'll make it in on time. My flight is at 7:26. The last time I was there an hour early, I had to wait to the next flight, and it sucked. So I should be in New Orleans by 8 o'clock. I'm gonna have so much time because my check is until 4. So yeah, we're doing a thing. Alright guys, so I made it to the terminal. Of course it would be at the very far end of the airport, but we are ready for takeoff to New Orleans. I'm an hour early, like a typical Mexican. The thing about being a working actor is you have to set your priorities, and you also have to set your boundaries. And for me, acting is my number 1 priority. So I had to literally rearrange my entire schedule, and I had to, cut a day or 2 off of my trip, which is
fine for me. For Puerto Rico, it's something I've been planning for a while, but for me, it's, you know, God willing, Puerto Rico will always be there. It's not every day that I book. So, you know, if you're in it for the long run, you have to put acting, and this is something that you really want to do and that you love it, and you want to be successful at it, you have to put acting as your priority. And these are the things that you're going to have to sacrifice, because acting, along with anything in the arts or entertainment or in the show business, it's one of the most it's the most inconsistent, I think, things out there. You're not working all the time. You're not working like a 9 to 5, and you level up. You're always leveling up. And everybody's definition of success for actors is different. Some people want to be in Hollywood and they want to be famous. Other people just want to be working. Other people are doing it as a hobby. And you know what? It's fine. Whatever you want to do, it's fine. Like for me, I don't know if I want fame, because I see the danger of it. I see the dark side of it, and all these stuff that people, celebrities, go through. Even though, like, yeah, like there's of course the sweet benefits of it, but I don't know if the cons outweigh that. And it's like mental health and drugs and everything are like a big thing in Hollywood, as you guys all know. Hey, so my flight has been delayed for 2 hours. So for the next, like, almost 3 hours, I'm just gonna be vibing. We are officially boarding. I hate vlogging. This is so awkward. But getting on the plane. Hey, so I just landed, and right now I'm gonna go get my luggage, and then I'm off for my fitting. And this thing is annoying me so much. But so far the weather here, it's very humid and gloomy today. I mean, Louisiana's always pretty gloomy, pretty humid. But yeah, on my way to my fitting, gonna go get my luggage first.
Alright guys, I have some lull time. As you guys can tell, I am in my outfit for the show that I'm doing. I can't disclose, of course, but these are the roles I usually go out for. I either am a guard, a nurse, or like someone at like a department store, like a depressed person at a retail department or fast food store. Like usually those are the kind of roles I go out for, which I'm fine with. I don't care. But after this, after I'm done with my fitting and they get the okay, I will be going back to my hotel, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat, walk down the French Quarter, and then find a coffee shop somewhere and do some stuff online. But yeah, this is my fitting. Audio Jungle. About to just shower and rest and get ready to relax and calm down and wash my hair, because tomorrow, of course, as y'all know, I am filming. But as I was saying earlier, hopefully y'all enjoyed the New Orleans footage that I took for y'all. As y'all can tell, I'm really tired. But what I wanted to say is, in regards to the business of acting, I can get into all of that. Like, it would take me years. I don't want to say years, but like this vlog would be like 3 hours long. Long story short, this is a business. For those of you who want to pursue acting, this is a business at the end of the day. Yes, it's about the craft. Yes, it's about the art. But it's show business. It's not show art. It's not show craft. You have to learn how to market yourself. You have to learn like your type. And what I mean by your type, for those of you guys who are not familiar, your type is pretty much how does Hollywood see you? How does the mainstream see you? How what kind of roles do you best fit? So for example, if you are like a scrawny, skinny guy who wears glasses and who's dorky and or quirky or whatever, you're not going to be going out for the mobster and the cartel Al Pacino type of roles. You're just not. You will be probably be going for like IT guys, hackers, that kind of thing. So you could call it stereotype or type, I don't know, but I know like for me, I go out for a lot of cops, a lot of maids, or I don't want to say a lot of maids. Actually, rarely do I get that, surprisingly. But I go out for a lot of cops, a lot of guards, a lot of nurses, a lower class type of roles. I don't know really what to say. Like that's only one part of it, but there's like an entire spiel on like the union, which is your rights as an actor, and then there's also like agencies and managers, and it surprises me like a lot of people will get started with acting and then they're like ready to find an agent. Like no, like you're putting, what is it, the cart before the horse? I don't know what the saying is, but you guys know what I'm trying to say. Like you're like already like, that's not the way to go. That's like you going to, you're wanting to be a nurse and then you just want to go ahead and start working in the field. Like that's not how it works. You have to have training. You have to have like the connections and all that stuff. So you don't decide one day to become an actor and then you find an agency. It doesn't necessarily work like that. You have to start training. You have to start working on like indie projects, which is, non-union work. And then you have to build up, and then you have to eventually get like clips and get experience and stuff like that. So yeah, it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight, but even then, like, it's just, you guys, there's just so much to the business and the politics of it. Most of the time when you don't book something, it's not your talent per se. It's really not. It's just politics. It's like, do they see you on the show? Like, are you, especially when it comes to co-star, which is like smaller roles, one-liners and stuff like that, under 5. It's like, do you fit the style of the show? Do you fit like, do you look like the actress? Do you not? Or it's just so much goes into it. It's not the talent. I learned that it's not my talent. It's just the fact that if you want to get the best information in regards to the business of acting and stuff like that, I recommend you 3 resources. First, YouTube, look up Wendy Elaine Wright. Wendy Elaine Wright. She is honestly, she's the reason I got started. That's how I got started, was following her step by step on how to become an actress. So I would recommend you guys check her out. Like, she is the reason why I'm here, if I'm being honest, because I literally took her book, like I read her books, I bought her books, and I literally did what she said step by step. And you'll go down the rabbit hole with her videos. So she's here on YouTube. I would recommend you guys watch her. Amy Linden, for those of you who maybe have, I feel like Amy Linden, like once you have a solid foundation for acting, then you'll learn that acting in and of itself and then auditioning are 2 separate ball games. And I think Amy Linden is an amazing resource for learning how to book once you learn a good foundation for acting, whether it be Meisner, Stanislavski, Uta Hagen, Adler, whatever you guys method, whatever you guys want to, what foundation y'all want to use, or maybe like me, like I kind of created my own. And finally, one that I think is really amazing for like actors of all levels is Audrey Helps Actors podcast. I can't recommend this podcast enough. I need to catch up on the latest episode. She is amazing, and she is a working actress in LA. She was on Godless. I don't remember. But regardless, look her up. She's amazing. She is very, very savvy when it comes to the business of acting. And honestly, like, once, like, you'll go down a rabbit hole with her as well. I feel like for me, it's like once I learned the business of it, it's kind of like even more fun than like studying like the craft and stuff like that, because that's why there's a lot of actors or people out there who are not quote unquote as talented as like others that you may know, but they're like so famous. It's because like they know the business, or they mastered the business side of things. So yeah, I'm gonna go shower, I'm gonna go rest, and I'm gonna call it a night, and then I will see y'all in the morning. Hello, my friends. So there was like a last minute change as to my call time, and I'm actually gonna be on set an hour earlier than expected. So just doing some like last minute moisturizing before I get picked up to go to set. So another question I wanted to answer about, it's actually very like common, I feel like, in regards to acting, and it's stereotypes. So, you know, like for me, like I'm Hispanic, I'm Latina, so typically like the stereotype in Hollywood is either you're like the Sofia Vergara type or you're like the maid. Luckily that's changing, and we're starting to see that change. And surprisingly, I don't really go out for a lot of like housekeeping or maid roles. I'm mainly like in my life, or in my career. Ooh, I like this lighting better. In my actor career, like I've only probably gone out for like 2 or 3 out of like the hundreds and hundreds of auditions I've had. So like I said, mainly go out for like guard and stuff like that. But my opinion about the stereotypes and everything, at first, because I come from a theater background, like I should say like a research, like dramaturgical type of perspective, like I'm used to bringing up conversations and of course doing studies on how our culture and society translates to the work of theater and how it relates to it, etc., etc. And you know, we were taught a lot in my undergrad about like stereotypes and like not trying to defy that mold or whatever, which is true. However, I think I've gotten to a point where I got to a point though, when it comes to film, like someone's gonna get that paycheck. So if someone's gonna get that paycheck, might as well be me, you know? And if I'm gonna be like the maid or whatever stereotype is out there, then I'm gonna do it to my best of my ability, and I'm gonna do it with grace, and I'm gonna do it, I guess to the best of my ability. Because at the end of the day, someone's gonna get that paycheck. And I feel like when it comes to Hollywood and the mainstream and all that stuff, you will be playing stereotypes. Like, it is what it is. But the thing is the way you change and revolutionize the game is by doing your own projects and doing your own work and defying those stereotypes, defying those molds, defying those systems, I guess, by doing your own work and making statements and showcasing them in film festivals and stuff like that. That's really where the true revolution comes and the true change comes, which is what we're seeing in Hollywood. So with, you know, diversity and showcasing real people, real everyday people, not just like for years and years and years, it was like the glamorous, you know, like mold of like a woman and a man, like, you know, and for years and years and years, it was just Caucasian, the token diversity person, and then Caucasian. So we're seeing that change. So for me, it's, you know, like, if I'm gonna make a change, it's gonna start with me. And then I look at it like the career of Reese Witherspoon, who was Elle Woods. I mean, for the longest time, she was the dumb blonde, ditzy, all that stuff. But then she got to a point in her career where she was calling the shots, and she was picking the roles, and she was deciding what she wanted to do. So you have to build up to that. So that's kind of my opinion about stereotypes and all that stuff. And it's not just about race, but like about my body type and stuff like that. So you have to learn how to play the game to win. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, so I'm going, it is 11:53 right now. My they should be picking me up in a few minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, and hopefully next time you see me, we'll be on set.
Puerto Rico. Let me see Miami before on time. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna miss you, New Orleans. Y'all are amazing. I hope to work more and more in the future here in this amazing, beautiful city. I wish I could take y'all with me. But anyway, we're going to the gate. Might get some coffee. It's a little too early for coffee. And then from there, you know, I have a layover in Miami for like an hour and something. Yeah, off to Puerto Rico. Let's do this, y'all.